Hello, it's Thursday the 4th, I'm FxPlew and this is the market brief. Now I don't know if you've heard, there's an election today. Labour could be on course for a supermajority, and Sunak looks like he has given up already. But apart from the new tenancy agreements at Chequers and at Number 10 and a bit of musical chairs in the House of Commons, no big changes are expected anytime soon. The economy has started to perform a little. Headline inflation, that has dropped to 2%, down to the target, and Q1 growth was the strongest in the G7. So probably time for a rate cut then, yeah? Not so fast, you eager beaver. The MPC is hesitant because forecasts and predictions put headline inflation back up at 2.5% by the autumn, and that's even without a rate cut. We may well be better served if they sit on their hands for a little bit longer. Over in the US, it is Independence Day today. They're all off for a bit of flag waving, and it might be a quieter end to the week as many will naturally tack on tomorrow and take an extra long weekend. The US economy has continued to confound this year, outperforming expectations. With the benefit of hindsight, many analysts claim that if the Fed had voted for 1 or 2 more rate hikes, then we would probably be in a position to cut rates by now. But that rather glosses over the very real concerns that the Fed would drive the US into a deep recession, having raised rates as high as they had. So the idea of 1 or 2 more rate hikes back then, it just really wasn't the reality at the time. However, there is no doubt that every central bank in the G7 underestimated the inflationary effect of the fiscal stimulus pumped into their respective economies. If only there were a playbook for such unprecedented times. The employment market is beginning to cool. Jolts confirm there are plenty of job openings still. Challenger job cuts fell from May's figure, and the ADP report showed fewer new jobs from the private sector. So things are shaping up pretty nicely for tomorrow's non-farm sweepstake. Make sure you tune in for that one. And finally, if, or when rather, you are a little dismayed with your options at the ballot box today, if you fancy a protest vote, why not vote for FxPlew? See you in Westminster.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FxPlew.